Hi, my name is Laura Cuthbertson, and this is my slideshow on Hurricane Harvey. Hurricane Harvey was the first Category 4 hurricane to land on the coast of Middle Texas since 1970. The hurricane formed as a tropical wave off the coast of Africa on August 13th in 2017. The wave moved towards the Atlantic Ocean and as it crossed over got diagnosed as a tropical storm called Harvey a couple days later. On August 18th, the storm impacted the Windward Islands and after it died down, reformed into a tropical cyclone and continued across the Atlantic Ocean. Harvey was predicted to hit the coast of Texas as a strong tropical storm or a Category 1 hurricane, but ended up intensifying in a way that no one thought it would. Harvey ended up hitting the coast of Texas on August 24th as a Category 3 hurricane, the next day intensifying even more to a Category 4 hurricane, causing devastating damage and flooding to the middle and upper coast of Texas, as well as areas inland. Rockport and Fulton were the hardest hit areas in Texas. Harvey caused severe flooding and was unlike other hurricanes in the sense that it lingered over the southeast region of Texas for multiple days. The hurricane caused extreme flash/river flooding, and the tide levels on the coast rise way above normal. Some areas where the storm lingered received more than 40 inches of rain in 28 hours. Due to excessive rainfall, rivers like Guadalupe River experienced major river flooding. Eventually, Harvey made landfall near Cameron, Louisiana, causing more storms and flooding and finally dying down after August 30th. The flooding was very extensive and severe throughout the coast, south and southeast regions of Texas, as well as mentioned before, Cameron, Louisiana, and Windward Islands. The flooding in Texas was most severe and occurred due to heavy precipitation and storm damages for days on end. Climate change is even thought to affect the capacity of Hurricane Harvey. Because of the warmer climate and air circulation near Texas, the storm is thought to will have been less severe if climate change wasn't a thing, and would have flooded less homes. As for the anthropogenic factors that affected the frequency of the flooding, the ability of the system's drainage systems, as well as urban development in the area, surely sped up the frequency of flooding, causing floodplain encroachment, reduced channel roughness, and more places for pools of water to form. Hurricane Harvey had very severe effects on the economy and society in general. Thousands of people were affected, displaced, and injured. Lots of those people had to be rescued from flooded and destroyed homes. Normal day-to-day life was interrupted completely during the time of the hurricane, and the flooding and various damages to infrastructure caused to be interrupted for more months after. 170 people died from the storm, and it ended up costing at least $125 billion in damages. Water quality was affected by the storm. An estimated 375,000 people in Texas had issues with safe drinking water during the hurricane. Decrease in water quality ultimately caused a decrease in safe available drinking water or water quality. After the hurricane died down, stabilization of water quality occurred over time. Flooding in the areas where Harvey hit hard, mainly areas in Texas, forced thousands of people to evacuate their homes. Very few people were able to leave before the hurricane hit. The people who stayed were searching for food, water, and shelter for months after the hurricane hit. The applications for home disaster assistance via FEMA were the highest they've ever been. The month after the disaster, over 1.5 billion funds were paid to people in Texas who were impacted by the hurricane. People didn't really have time to prepare for Harvey because they weren't expecting the level of severity it grew to. And people today still don't plan for regular flooding. Communities are still recovering from the damages that occurred long ago.